5, 4, 3, 2. All right, we are going to be talking about how to find the area of a sector or the circumference of a sector. When we talk about sectors, we're talking about a pizza slice. So you know you got a whole pizza, right? But then within that pizza, it's cut up into slices. So I'm gonna draw me a good old pizza right here. Bam, that's a circle. All right. And you know that middle part where the middle is. I don't know what I just said, but I said something. And then you would have a slice of pizza. This slice of pizza right here, which is going to be very, very self-explanatory. It's called the minor sector, I'm sorry. So if that side is the minor sector, then this side is the major sector. The smallest one is the minor and the biggest one is the major. Period, big dot, no space. Now let's talk about an arc. I'm gonna use a different color. So this section right here that covers that line right here that covers the minor sector, that is called a minor arc. And then the line that covers the line that covers the major sector, this part right here, everything else around, it's called the major arc. All right, so now let's look at what the area of a sector is. All right, we already know the area of a circle is pi r squared, and the measure within a circle is what? Do you remember? When we say the measure within a circle, how much does a circle measure? The full circle, 360 degrees. That's the language. The measure within a circle is 360 degrees. All right. This area of a circle is technically saying 360 divided by 360 times pi r squared. We don't have 360 over 360 because that's technically 1. So we don't need to put it. Now, if we're going to try and figure out what the area of a sector is, whether that be a minor sector or a major sector, we are going to figure out what the angle is. So I'm going to put this right here. This thing that I'm putting right here is the angle. That right there means angle over 360 multiplied by pi r squared. For example, if I put a slice of pizza in here, and this right here, I'm going to tell you that it's 30 degrees. Whenever I go on this side to calculate the area of just this one slice of pizza, the area of just this slice, it's going to be the degrees, which is that thing, 30 degrees, over 360. Let's say the radius was 4. 30 over 360 times pi 4 squared. This symbol right here, it's identified or called theta. Theta. And that's what it's called in the mathematical world. Theta just represents the angle of something. So in this case, the theta in this circle is 30 degrees. All right, so when we're talking about the circumference of an entire circle, we're talking about the distance around the circle, all right? So technically it's saying 360 divided by 360 multiplied by 2 pi r, but 360 divided by 360 is 1, so that's why it's just 2 pi r. But if we want to find the circumference of an arc, we do c is equal to theta divided by 360 times 2 pi r. Por ejemplo, if we have an example where the slice is 15 degrees and the radius is 6. So we do a little thing where c is equal to 15 over 360 times 2 times pi times 6. And you go through and you solve that. And that answer that you're going to get, it's going to be equal to the distance of the arc. The distance of the arc. So from this point to this point. Distance of the arc. That's how you find the area of a sector and the circumference of an arc.